Hello guys, welcome to AD Finance, and today we are gonna dive into the new features that Robinhood has launched today, and these are mostly for the active traders and related to whatever the Robinhood legend that they announced, right? So with that they are taking those features and making it to the mobile, because the legend was primarily as a desktop platform, but they are now bringing overall those features into the mobile, right? So I'm gonna break it down. There's a whole video, I will link it down if you're gonna go in all detail, but I will put clips from that video because those I have gone through the complete video and I have summarized it for you. So I'm gonna be putting some clips from that, but at high level I'm gonna tell you step by step what are the key features that they have announced and how you can actually make best use of that, right? So with all that, let's start. Okay, so the first one that they announced today, right, is basically advanced mobile charting with Robinhood Legend, right? So Robinhood basically is bringing their whole charting experience that they had in Legend, like I said, into the mobile, right? So the first of that is now the candlesticks are gonna be down to 2 ticks, right? So this is very fascinating. I will show that clip shortly so you can actually see that in action, because they are still rolling it out. I don't have that yet. Maybe next week I will have that, but I'm gonna put that link, right? So the next one is there are a lot of technical indicators that they have added recently. Over 80 technical indicators now is in Robinhood platform, right? So that's the second one. And there are some enhancement about the drawings and the tools that they have added, which is pretty minimal. But the major thing is that they have added is you can trade directly from the chart, right? So as soon as you open that chart in the mobile, you can actually trade live on the chart, which was a feature most of the other brokerages that you see, right? So the good part with Robinhood is because the charting and the broker, they are themselves, so they have more control about that. Most of the brokerages use the charting platform, maybe let's say from TradingView and all, and they try to integrate, right? But this one, they own both the platforms, so it's very real time, right? As you would see in that 2 tick that I'm gonna show at that clip, it's really fast and it's almost real time, right? And it's all in the mobile. None of the other brokerages have that fast feature in mobile, right? So that's the good part about it. So that was the first thing. Now let me show that clip of this part so you get a better idea visualizing how all this fits together.
One of our traders' favorites. Okay, now that I'm on the stock details page, to get into the new advanced chart experience, I'm going to click advanced down here in the time span bar. You see that animation?
That's sick.
You should feel that connection to Legend. Okay, so here we are in the new advanced charting experience. There's a few key things I want to talk about today that I think really make this experience great. So the first is just around speed. It's incredibly fast if you want to navigate around within charts. So let's say I want to zoom in and out. I can do that very easily by pinching. And if I want to scroll back in time, I can do that too, just going back. It's really nice. Previously, if you wanted to do all of this, you actually had to manually adjust your time span. Now you can just do it right within the charts.
Yeah, it's very simple and smooth.
Very smooth. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is related to interval selection. So up until now, we were supporting down to 5-minute intervals, which was pretty good. With this release, you're now going to be able to go all the way down to 2 ticks.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, look at it go, which is actually pretty incredible. You see the data just streaming in. It's really helpful for monitoring the market, staying on top of things. You know, we know the market is moving, and this should really help our traders stay on top of it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is related to syncing with Legend. Before I talk about that, though, I do want to note you don't have to be a Legend user to take advantage of and really benefit from the new mobile charting experience. But if you are a Legend user, there will be some perks to that if you already have your setup on Legend. It's important to us that you don't have to recreate everything. You know, we know people are at their computer, they have to step away, they want to check their charts. We want you to be able to pick up basically right where you left off. And one of the things we actually see users customizing quite a bit is their indicator set. So that's going to be synced automatically. I'm going to go in and just add 2 indicators here from my set. I'm going to add RSI and SMA, and you see it automatically apply in there. Now, if you want to modify, you can do that. If you want to add new indicators, you can also do all of that right from mobile as well. I'm going to add one of my favorites, volume profiles. So I do want to say we're going to be significantly expanding the set of indicators that we support. So up until now, we've supported 7 indicators on mobile. With this release, that's expanding to over 80 indicators, so a significant expansion. And we plan to continue adding more too. Okay, the next thing I want to talk through, and what I'm probably most excited to talk about, is related to trading from the chart. So we've spent a lot of time thinking about how our users are using their mobile charts. And one thing that we've realized is it's really important to not move away from your charts if you're trying to execute a trade. We know it's really cumbersome if you're looking at your charts and then you want to place a trade. You have to go through a number of screens. So we've worked pretty hard to pull a lot of trading capabilities directly into the chart experience. So let's see what it looks like. I'm going to place a market order. I can now do that in just 2 taps. I'm going to click buy market and then submit. You see it go through. So you're able to trade while staying on your chart, and you'll see immediately you see your orders. So you're able to manage your positions really easily within the charting experience. If you want to move out of the position quickly, you can also sell a market order here at the bottom. Or let's say I want to protect my position. I'm actually just going to place a sell stop order.
And you did that just by tapping on the price level on the chart.
Yep, you can do that directly on the chart. So there's multiple ways that you can actually trade from within the charting experience. That order already just filled. If you wanted to adjust the order, you can drag and drop that. If you want to place a new order, you can also do that. I'm going to place a stop order at this point. And you see that fill.
Now the second thing, right, and that is for the options trader, and that is really impact me because I am primarily making money out of my option trades. And this one is the simulated returns, right? So as soon as you go to the chain, you can actually, as you build the trade, right, you can actually see in real time how your profit and loss is gonna look like, right? And that is really cool because earlier you could just build and then see, but now as you build it and the side-by-side chain, you can actually see the simulated trade, right? I'm going to add that clip. You can see for yourself. Again, as I said, the features are still rolling out, so I don't have it, but it is really cool. And I'm going to add that clip now on this, so you can watch that, how that works, right?
Another improvement that we've made is the ability to get to the options chain from the chart. So now you can do that in just 1 click as well. There's a new icon at the top next to the indicator icon here. I'm going to select that, and that's going to take me directly into the options chain. Again, we really want to make it seamless for our users to transition from charts to trading, charts to the chain, and reduce the number of steps that it takes to do that. Okay, so now that I'm on the options chain, before I show you this new feature, I want to note it's available in both views of our chain. I'm going to demonstrate it on the side-by-side chain. I really think you can see the power of this tool on the side-by-side chain.
It's just so cool.
It is very cool, yes. But it's available in either view. Okay, so I'm going to start crafting my position here, and immediately you see you're able to look at the potential returns that you could get based on different inputs. So whether that's price or time, you can simulate what could potentially happen before you move into a position. I'm going to keep setting up my order here, and you see it update in real time as well, which is very, very nice. As you're adding legs, again, and I'm scrubbing it just to demo it. This is incredibly powerful for users that are kind of evaluating what position they want to get into, looking at the different outcomes based on your strategy, and it all updates in real time. There's actually 2 different views of this feature, so I'm going to switch to, it's actually my preferred view, which is over time. So just so you can see, and this is more similar to the simulated returns feature we have today. You're able to scrub and look at, again, potential returns based on different inputs, all updating in real time as you are adjusting your position.
So the third thing is the stock digest, right, that they are going to add, and that is basically AI kind of thing. They have AI chatbot, you can say. You can ask questions in that, and it's gonna give you the AI generated summary for that stock. So overall, it's kind of an analysis tool by the AI. So that's also good because they are all bringing all this for free. So that's a good thing that you're gonna see everything within the Robinhood platform. You don't have to go and buy subscription from all the different places to do the analysis. You can do everything in Robinhood, and I think that is their core idea. They want everything to be centralized in the Robinhood platform, so you don't have to go and buy these multiple subscriptions, right? And I think they are heading into the good direction. I hope the platform itself, the Legion platform, has a lot of scope still there for improvement, and I hope they are gonna make those improvement and make it really a good platform for the active traders. Now, some more things that they are gonna do soon is the crypto in the Robinhood Legend, right? So you're gonna be able to trade crypto directly in the Robinhood Legend platform. So that's gonna be coming next as per their announcement. So that is one of the feature. I am not too big into crypto, but that if you are into the crypto, that's gonna be a really good that you can do directly in the Robinhood Legend platform. So that was it, guys, for this video. I wanted to quickly show you what are the new things coming in the Robinhood, and as they arrive, I'm gonna make separate videos explaining each of them in detail with a hands-on video, so you exactly know firsthand how these things works. I hope you got some idea from the video, but as soon as I get those features in my app, I'm gonna make separate videos for each of them explaining in detail. So if you're not subscribed, guys, again, do subscribe. I make a lot of videos around options, and I hope you're gonna definitely benefit out of that. So with that, I'm closing this one. Happy investing. Bye bye.